So I've started playing Wuthering Waves again actually. It's been like 1 year that anniversary has launched now. And that kind of made me want to check the game again. Though like I had just played for love some time and I just quit after that because it was like other mobile game. But this actually changed my opinion about this. I've been playing Genshin since it launched in 2021 somewhere. And yeah, it was like these are the ultimate reasons why how Wuthering Waves is actually getting Genshin impact. This is just not my speculation. But this was just thanks to recent earning report which had come out there, and yeah, Watering Waste definitely did way better than Genshin in that. That doesn't mean like it's like direct killing, but yeah, you can tell yeah this is actually overall better game than Genshin. Why? Because has to be one of the major reasons here. And here we go. This is the ultimate reason. You can skip the story in this. If you don't like side quest, main quest, anything, this game will let you allow to skip any part of the story or whatever is it, up to 99% or 90%. Yeah, certainly they do have do not let you skip like certain major character introductions or some like tutorial part and all. But yeah, apart from that, if you are able to skip ultimate majority of these cutscenes, that's saving you a lot of time. One reason why I stopped playing Genshin was because of story. Don't get me wrong, they have a really good story, but the thing is that sometimes I just want to get into the action of it. You know, like rather just listening to listen to going to the story or something like that. There's an intense moment going on, and they have a cutscene that could last like around 10-15 minutes or something like that. That kind of like disturbs the entire flow of the game, don't you think? But in Wuthering that's not the case. And second is that the combat system. Wuthering Waves have just way better combat system, which is more rewarding as well. This feels like an actual PC game, or it has really good combat actually. It's really good in terms of combat compared to Genshin with just attack and dodge. That's it. In this, you can reflect, then counter, and this feels a bit more complicated. In terms of it gives you advantage based on a skill. If you are someone who's good, has good skill set, you can definitely defeat higher level enemies in this. And I'll be getting all which part Genshin is doing like better than this game, and which part this game is like but better actually. But yeah, in comparison, if you do like pros and cons, Watering Waves is winning on that. And yeah, this is the one which is told like you can skip up to 90%. The 10% is when like they have a character introduction or a crucial moment to the story which requires introduction like that or something. And yeah, once in a while, I don't mind the cutscenes like this and all. Yeah, because some are curious. But the ultimate thing is that developer should provide the option whether a player is interested in watching the story or no, or like that. And that this game does like on point actually on that. And this is even better in other few cases as well, not just this option there. Like, I'll get into that why it's like better. It's somewhat like a little bit similar to Pokemon in some aspect, which you already guys know if you have been playing this game for so long now. And let's just skip that again. And here's the character again. You can skip like this. This is what I love more about this actually. And let's try pulling in this. Though, like, yeah, pulling part is this is similar to Genshin actually. You don't get much of like boosted rates or something like that. And here we got the tutorial character again by Shi. She's okay though. Again, 4 stars are just 4 stars. Don't think okay there you can just finish the game with them. You can to a certain degree, but they aren't exactly fun. 5 stars are fun. They have like proper skill set and everything like that and all, and the damage is even way better on that. But yeah, again, this is just like a beginning part here. Newer anniversary, you can select some few characters as well there. But let's skip for this. Okay, we got her son who butchering her name, I guess by now. Hey guys, if you made it this far into the video, consider like and subscribing as well. And there's one more reason is that they add like some proper like updates to which are like not just gimmicky, they are like part of the game, not like an event. Like this one here, side running type, this one. I kind of like the style, the way they made this one. It looks like a completely different game if you ask me. And the best part is this is not like some sort of part of an event or something like that. It is in the game itself. This like has like multiple stories in that. And here the thing is that I feel like developers are putting much more better effort into this rather than Genshin actually, if you ask me. And here again, because most of the Genshin Impact, the heavy emphasis is on the story itself. And this game also gets story boss fits perfectly right here, if you ask me. It does have some of the badass scenes like that and all there. Though Genshin also has like pretty good cutscenes and combat in that. Combat scenes, not the combat itself though. And here again, this I think the okay. Let's just go forward. I'll talk about that one then. But honestly, one of the best part in this is as a character MC. Okay, the way he gets like new element or something like that, his entire combat system changes. And compared to Genshin's like main character, like it's like how much pretty much everything is same. Only thing is that his special move changes and other attack, basic attack color changes. That's it. But the thing, what the combat system, everything is pretty much same in this. But when this guy switches from one element to another, the combat and fighting style kind of changes a lot actually. And that is kind of like proper something like you feel like yeah he has changed his character like or something like that. There it feels pretty good actually in that cases. And the one of the best part is that yeah this game rewards your combat experience. If you have someone who has been playing combat games and you're good at that, and then yeah you can take on tough bosses as well. Though this boss is not exactly that tough, but yeah, well she's dead toasted now. And there's a cutscene again. I told you as again, you can skip majority of the cutscenes, but only some introduction ones. And we are going to see a Paimon like character in this now. Not at least Paimon of this game, I guess. Though like this character is not exactly that open as Paimon, like how we are comparing as there. So I don't mind that part though. And here he comes. The cutscenes are pretty good in this scene though. Like even Genshin gets that right, but again, the most heavy emphasis goes on like the character like story actually, and the characters as well. And this is especially a gacha game. In gacha game, if you what is that called? If you don't have the character, it's kind of meaningless, pointless of getting the character game itself like that it is there. And this is our Paimon of Wuthering Waves, I guess. He's supposed to be the mascot or something. But yeah, the story is good as this as well. Genshin and this two have story, but for me the two major things what set them apart is not two. There's actually three, one more after this. We'll be getting into that soon as well. And again, yeah, if you want, you can enjoy the story. You want to listen, you can do, or else you can skip as well. And honestly, this simple thing is like you guys have no idea. I just started playing this game like almost 3 days back. I've been playing this game for roughly now 29 hours in 3 days. Okay, that is not healthy amount to play, but still, yeah. The thing is that I have been caught up till the latest update till now, at least in the main story part. That shows you like that the developers ready to risk that thing. Like usually in Genshin, if some guy is starting now, it's going to be a nightmare to catch up with the current this thing there. I mean current story whatever is going on because those are either locked behind level or character. And this, I mean this has to be one of the like best things I feel in the game actually. Come on, just look at this game mechanic, the way they have made this. All this effort for a mobile game is kind of insane if you ask me. Honestly, this like this level I kind of like more compared to every other like part of the like story or something like that. But this was like somehow like I kind of loved it. And all this I'm recording on my PS5, guys. Actually, that's the reason I started playing Wuthering Waves again, because I was like this game has like pretty good combat and it's kind of like not that comfortable to play on phone, at least not on touch screen. If you have a controller you can attach to and play on your phone as well. But yeah, this is like pretty good in this part. And here it is, and this is the last guy here. But honestly, just let me know in comment what you guys think. And this, yeah, this aerial rover is the best in the game right now as far as I'm playing right now with him. His combat system, he's like one of like straight up the best character. Like if you don't have a 5-star wind character, he is just good enough. Trust me, you can finish the entire game. I have finished the entire game with this guy alone. No 5-star nothing. And the guidebook also is really good in this one. Why is because it like gives you like pretty XP like proper XP boost actually if you ask me here. And this is the character will change that to him now. And this is the hero one. Trust me, if you have this guy, you can finish the entire story with this guy and not like still feel like okay this guy is weak or something. He is more than enough. Trust me. If you don't have a wind character, he's more than enough for you guys. And trust me with that part. Though in Genshin, like Arthur or the main character, like or Traveler, he does not feel that OP when he gets new element or something. It just feels like yeah, it's the same character with just a little bit of extra coloring. That's it. Like the combat, the way he fights, the everything is just pretty much same. And one more best part is this, this game doesn't, the way, equipment works in this is way different than Genshin, and it is way better as well. The reason why it's better is because I'll be explaining that now shortly here. But let's just go with all the thing how it's going here now first. Okay, let's select this as well. Let's see, it's almost updating this one here. I'll just skip this leveling apart here over here. And this is what I was talking about. The way this equipment system works in this is like one of the best part is that the auto equip thing. This shows majority or like what players are using. So you don't have to scratch your head finding the right build or something like that. You can get a proper thing in this. And the best part is that this all you can get. You don't have to waste energy or whatever the thing you have, in terms of like star or whatever is that here. You don't have to spend one bit of those on here, wasting time on that. You can just get these guys like catching a Pokemon. You just go fight and just collect. Simple as that it is. There's no limit to how much you can catch in a day or something. And the best part is that the more you're catching, the more you're leveling up your data bank. And the more the data bank is leveling up, the more higher rarity of things you're going to get here. And this is my set here right now. I'll be changing that again. And here we're back to the guidebook and this one. With this, you update a lot. And here's one more thing as well. It has something similar to a Pokemon, like the shiny turtles what you get here. There's only one which I've got so far now in this. But yeah. But the best part is that this thing is pretty rare. And that kind of makes one more proper reason to explore and catch new and like enemies and things like that. But honestly, this is kind of like pretty neat update if you ask me there. And these are called as Phantom. There are like pretty much every whatever character is there that is available in this as well.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
Let's see here now. And here this you can best part is that yeah, at least this since I'm a beginner, I don't know if I got this for more for free modifiers. And if you have any certain echoes and you don't want a certain trait of them, you can do this. You can either go capture them, or if you have the low level ones, especially in early games, you're gonna get a lot of these. You can just keep on merging them. I have like ton of these in the early game actually. Thanks to this, actually this helped me advance it quite a bit. And here's my data bank level as well. This is actually outdated one. At my current one, I've totally maxed. I'm close to level 24 now. As you can see here, as you level up, your rarity and even drop rate increases, and even the rarity of the things you're gonna get is gonna again expand on that. Honestly, this part alone is this is like way better than Genshin actually. You don't have to farm spending energy again, because that limits you to like what you're getting over in per day, the reasons whatever that is. You get that you can either get or spend time on building the character for farming for sets, or else you can for equipment or something like that, equipment or else character essential material something like that. In this game you don't have to do that. And one of the best part is that, at least compared to Genshin, the closest to is that, because where have you gotten a 5-star weapon in game
So you were
as part of the
traveling.
story, not as something as a free like in gacha or something like that, but as part of the story. This weapon is a proper 5-star weapon for the Aero rover here. That weapon is like really good. I just maxed out this weapon where it is now. Let's just go up again. It's actually up here by mistake. I came down here, not here again. And these are things which I've got playing from beginning. This is again, there it is. This one. This is way totally made for the Aero rover, and it's really good. And it's not like something gimmicky type. Okay, you cannot use something like that. Definitely you can use this. This I have literally finished the entire game with this weapon alone for rover. My build is nothing but a rover, and I forget that guy named Lightning guy something he was there. Then one more was the ice one. Oh, great, I forgot the character names already. But trust me, you guys, this honestly, this is like I feel like this is like what they get right come way better than Genshin, because Genshin everything is you don't, there's like no point in playing the stories because the rewards are not at all matching with your efforts. In this game, if you're fighting a really hard boss, there's a high chance you'll get his echo, and that kind of makes it rewarding on its own way. Like you figure you're getting a powerful this thing echo, and that is going to again help you level up, means do more damage and again level up. But in Genshin, it just you finish story, you get a little bit of crystals or whatever is that, intertwined fates or something, great the gems, and after that nothing again. That just doesn't feel like a rewarding part too much if you ask me. But in this game, this gets it right. Honestly, this just gets it right, almost everything in that. And this should level me up. Yep. So far now I'm level around 42 I'm right now, and my car, this thing is a little bit old last videos here, but right now I'm level 42 close to that. And this is a 34 one, and this is all in just
I
3
will
days,
be
mind you
there
guys,
for
3
everyone
days. And
as we
that is
head
kind of
toward our
insane for
shared
any
future.
mobile game like which
Bring
have
the
progressed
past
so far,
behind.
because the way other mobile games are like, if someone starts a new game, you're gonna have a nightmare catching up with the latest what a story going on. And this is my rank 4 here. Let's see the trophies. Yeah, the rewards are in this game also not, I wouldn't say it's like way better than Genshin or something. They are like pretty much same again, because they monetize mostly on the all these gems itself. So yeah, but apart from that, the monetization is similar to Genshin. But trust me, the combat system is way better than Genshin. And one more dumb part I felt about this game and Genshin is that in this game, I am not able to sync this with my phone game. It's like if I have a network on PSN, I cannot play the same server on my phone. And the dumb thing about Genshin is that even though I can connect both same Hoyoverse account to my PSN as well as my Android phone or iPad or whatever, but I cannot choose server on my PSN. On on my PS5, I though I have like a Europe account, I guess, in which I have like almost 5 stars. That's like my main account. In that I have pretty good characters, all 5-star characters, and I'm not able to switch to that. And this is automatically taken to the Asia one, which I had. I don't think I've played in that one actually. And here it is again. And once again, guys, if you have made this far into the video, please do consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. And this is again similar to, I think it was Chaos, no, Spirals, yeah, Spiral something, that one there. And this is what I mean. You defeat boss. Okay, this is a challenge, but not this one there. And here, you do get really good echoes. That kind of makes it way better if you ask me alone. Again, I told you that again. And yeah, you can use the book to level up fast. Please do this if you're starting someone. I'll make a guide how to level up as well. And like, faster and unlock everything in Wuthering soon. But yeah, use the guidebook to level up way fast, like how the way I have done. And honestly, the way cinematic they do in this, and actually for me personally, even Honkai Star Rail is way better, I feel, in some aspects compared to Genshin itself. The way the cinematic they've done in this is really awesome. And here we go. Okay, I'll end the video here, guys. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you all in my next video. Bye bye.